a hell of a time as he tries to tuck himself away into car. A teammate will be helping him out, but these kills are coming through from the CT side. 2 kills already, and the T seem stuck. They're still stuck in tunnels. Duplicate is making quick work of them, and it's just going to be down to the last wire, and deko will... they should eventually fall.
Yeah, he should. There's not much chance in deko at this point. The stand-in already being on the front force of this, not be the last survivor in this matchup. But there you have it, deko falls. He's able to get 1 kill in the meantime, but SKADE...
On Oxygen to maybe get some control on Catwalk, but he will be pushed back. The Molotov to save him off. deko, nice shot from him to take out the opposing... should he peek
look
through,
at this though,
he will be
B-side push.
decimated.
They're coming in, and Rainwaker there and waiting with the MP9. That is absolutely massive. Krad as well. He's able to find some damage, but that's going to be the B-site entry. EPG family find themselves a very nice take onto one of the hardest sites to retake, and especially at the numbers disadvantage, SKADE, there's not much they can do.
Yeah, at this point, the only logical approach would just be to try and save these weaponry. Oh no, Krad. You're being a bit of a sneaky boy, aren't you? Already getting into the side. Those 2 kills were clean from him, and then he makes puts a nice little cherry on top with the 3rd. Oxygen, I think he's been spotted out. They're still looking for him amidst the smoke, and Lackey.
To accustom deko to their strategies before heading into this game.
Oh,
dennyslaw.
Love this. From dennyslaw, gets very aggressive and will shut right into the A site. dennyslaw has to play these close range duels, and it'll be incredibly hard to hold down, but at least he has recovery. Reinforcements have arrived, but 2 players will fall. dennyslaw holding on to his life by the last wire. Quick little tap from Lackey, but they're not connecting just yet. 5 HP on dennyslaw. He is still holding on to dear life as deko is looking for more.
Ooh, that was a jump shot there from Lackey. He just barely got himself onto the box there to get himself a nice little pick, and that puts EPG family on the lead again, especially with the numbers advantage here. And Oxygen, the smoke deteriorates, and that means that he has to fall. Lackey gets him off, and right now, SHiPZ, he's in a tough spot. 1v3, finds a peekaroo, but Lackey swings, finds a headshot, and EPG family. The Horseman will move in as well. Molly, Duplicate needs to move out of position. He's taking so much damage, pushes through. Oh, he makes the spray down work out for 1, but Lackey draws out the Mollies on ramp as well. They need to move out of position. Duplicate, he's in trouble. But yet to inflict any damage upon him, that Molly doesn't do too much. Swing comes out from Duplicate, doesn't quite work out. Lackey with the first one. Oxygen from long to help out if need be, but no one coming out from that area. Not going to be needed just yet. deko finding the kill, spraying out. They line up for dennyslaw, but he's only good for 1 at that point. But SKADE still at a numbers disadvantage. Forrester needs to get the bomb plant, but he doesn't quite have the control. It's all by himself. No reinforcements. Rainwaker wins out a kill onto deko as well. They lose out on all fronts. SKADE take it 4-3. Messy there, not really having reinforcements for the players on site, especially losing out on those trades, but they did have the numbers at some point. It was a 3 versus 2, but it didn't last very long as SKADE was able to win.
Just land this shot because the run boost is not quite fast, and it's not very close either. dennyslaw eventually hits it, and that's 3 players remaining, and they're trying to get it onto the site. dennyslaw barely spots a pixel. That's all he needs. He's looking for more. Almost a second, but deko will be faster on the trigger. He is like lightning, but is lightning good enough to zap the CT side defenses? Bomb will finally start to go down. The CT's coming in. Reinforcements have arrived. deko, last man standing, 1-on-4, AWP in hand. What more can you ask of the guy as he gets tagged up through the smoke?
Yeah, Forrester was the only last hope throughout that trade on Catwalk with the AK-47, but he lost the trade to an MP9, which is a very unfortunate feat. And at that point, without having the right timing, loses out on the trade. They lose out, means that SKADE are starting to grow a little bit of a lead.
Oh no, look at this dennyslaw. He's feeling very cocky about this deko, though. He's going to get a kill of his own. It's a 1-for-1 trade.
Big man for SKADE, SHiPZ is. Let's see, lineup coming through. But Lackey, what a swing. AK-47 headshot to the face of SHiPZ, and all of a sudden Rainwaker's the sole defender over the B site. He's not going to be able to stand for too long. Shutdown coming out from Forrester. And that's going to be the site take here from EPG family. B bomb site. And that's a very hard task for 2 players of SKADE to kind of feat.
What a good shot from Lackey to begin with.
No,
we can just call them the family now, right?
I'm just going to call them fam.
Yeah, speaking of family, I mean, if we're going to talk about brothers, X-War points of the map instead. Another player coming up catwalk now, and deko's actually expecting it as soon as the unpeak comes in. dennyslaw with barely a shoulder showing. A bullet will come through it and strike deko down like a bolt of lightning. Oxygen with a 2nd kill for the team. SHiPZ will make that a 3rd, and now the T-side defenses have been completely shattered, or rather the offense. Forrester Left in a 1v5. He would need a miracle to make it work, and with only 35 seconds, I think he's just about to let himself die as he walks into the crosshairs of SHiPZ. Still gets a bit of damage through, no kill yet. Duplicate gets a bit cocky in trying to polish off that last player, but Forrester still clinging on to his life. The upper mid push, though, no way he defends against that. Oxygen.
Redrawn. SHiPZ, though, this is aggressive. This time around, it's SHiPZ to get aggressive himself, but he's got one too many lineups to hold through. Oh, he's behind the second one as well. SHiPZ. You can't do that. That's not even possible. He's got reinforcements as well. Even though he forged Rainwaker's there to deliver the pieces, and all of a sudden, it's SKADE with a 2v4 advantage. deko will be able to fight back on the other side of the map.
Yeah, one wrong movement will surely mean deko's death, and Lackey is nowhere to be found close by. Oxygen will be successful. To this box, crosshair placement is on point, but he can't find Duplicate just yet. That X-ray can be a bit deceiving, but so can Lackey's aim be. He's gotten 2 kills. He can comfortably get the bomb plant now, but there's still a player ready and waiting outside. He's brought it down to the 1v1. Could this be it? Could Lackey win this out for EPG family, regardless of that early aggression from SKADE? He's looking around the door. Oxygen just needs to pull the trigger once. It's a much harder do for Lackey, but he's going to swing around and he'll get it. 90 degrees, no problem. Going not their way, the SKADE side, but EPG family, they're probably patting Lackey on the back for that. SHiPZ, nasty shot from him. They're getting desperate for info. SHiPZ could be flashed out soon. deko, nice.
He has any intention to do so. Oxygen peeking through, but does he check it? They do not. Flash is being drawn out. Rainwaker with a swing. He's able to find one, but only one. deko shuts him out. Down to 3v3. Nate thrown out as well. 35 HP. Oxygen swings out. He's able to find the kill, but mid pushing coming through. Krad out. Needs to be careful. dennyslaw from behind as well from CT. He's got the sights onto him. Nice little double scope. Closes him out. Forrester, can you bring out what Lackey did a second ago? But I don't think you will. Duplicate comes in from behind, shuts him out. And SKADE definitely want to be facing them to get themselves to the price. But deko getting himself damaged across. 9 points of health remaining on. NickelBack wins out of the trade on long, but Krad needs to hold down the line from Catwalk. Finding 1 kill. Can he find the second? Yes, he does. Krad, that is absolutely huge. Finds the third as well. Nice done.
On that weaponry, dennyslaw, he can still be a menace. deko, nice shot from him, but please give them a bit of a fighting chance. But now SKADE will quickly push up Catwalk. This is where the push happens. NickelBack, nice little nade from him. dennyslaw is still waiting in T-spawn, so the rotation's really hard. Just one player from the CT side that can actually go for the defense, and one in CT. Very, very tough retake.
Very tough indeed. But Krad, look at this, swinging through. SHiPZ is there and waiting. And SKADE right now have a chance to get back into this, but Forrester's not going to let that happen. 2 kills for him all of a sudden coming out of nowhere. And Lackey coming up from ramp. Oxygen, he's pinned it in. He needs reinforcements to come out from dennyslaw. He's so close, he can smell him. Swaydo coming out, Scout motion, misses through. But Oxygen wins it with 2. 180 flick.
Before there's much of a timer going down, Lackey defensive smoke, and this is how the T's will get mowed down.
They are going to get mowed down one by one, but look at this. They're still going to go towards Thanos Forrester there and waiting, but he's got to defeat 2 players, but that's not going to be possible. SKADE winning out on that trade. That's going to be the B-side take. Lackey all by himself. He's going to get pincered in soon enough, but Rainwaker, this is really important positioning for him. He can catch up a couple of players up guard, plays for the trigger discipline, finds 2 as well. That is simply done. SKADE beautifully play around the map and take themselves another win in the bag.
Oh man, for a second there, I
mean, finally, we're seeing a little bit of a buy-up coming through this time around. But Lackey wins out on that trade. It's not even deko at this point. Lackey's pulling up the big guns. And it's worked out for him. dennyslaw down, 4 versus 5. And SHiPZ already moving across mid, trying to take that advantage somewhere. But Lackey, again, holding it down. Krad winning out the trade on Catwalk as well, shutting 1 by 1 down. SHiPZ can't do too much. Shut down again. EPG family haven't lost a single player throughout these trades. Duplicate will be pushing across A-long as well. 2 players still trying to find a chance here, trying to find a head, but it doesn't seem it's coming to them. EPG family, they know they can play safe. They know they can fall back and wait for their opponents to come to.
To win rounds where they keep securing gun after gun. And I'm not sure if SKADE is in that mindset to allow that right.
Come back. Now the 3-round winning streak from SKADE has just been shut down. So yet again, that's a nail to the coffin. deko, what a frag. Very nicely done. Nice little swing, but right now they're going to push towards the B-site either way. Smoke, Molly, they don't care. Rainwaker and Oxygen down though, but they've already gained the B-site control. Duplicate, sneaky, beaky, shots down Lackey. And all of a sudden, that's going to be the B-site bomb plant. EPG family at a numbers disadvantage. There's a couple of players that are low. Only 1 or 2 bullets to shot.
There too, and at that point, you're playing from a disadvantage. Now with 3 guns secured, stop this catwalk push, but that's not the case, is it? That's not the story that's being told. It is a falsity. deko, nice little collateral. He's going for a third. 3 kills for him. He's even good for the 4th if they even come his way, but that's not going to be allowed. Krad, complete shutdown from him. That was just dennyslaw. 1v4. Once again, loneliness will be experienced on the SKADE side. Great round from EPG, and they've made good use of that last lifeline.
Now to remain in this map. And with that 3-piece, deko keeps EPG family still in the game, pushing through. deko with the lineup. He's only able to find one as Rainwaker trades through quite quickly, in fact. Smoke drawn out as well. NickelBack across on the car position, but rotates need to come through. But deko wins it out on tunnels. He sniffed that one out. Even though SKADE showed presence towards that A site, they won it off on B as well.
Being allowed any room to work with, no breathing room. The masks have been put on, and there is no chance. Lackey, good shot from...
This is going to be something if they actually line up and he's able to find a few kills. But that's not going to happen. All early, and it's the fact that EPG family are just so darn good to play as a unit and line up the AWP for success. But Rainwaker, he's not going to care about this. He's going to push forward. deko shutting him down.
Having the big green and going for Hulk smashes left and right, but unfortunately for him, he's been shut down very early on, and they cannot rely on him anymore. But duplicate, he's found a kill, and so is SHiPZ. Getting very risky here. SHiPZ will suffer for his mistakes. And in the meantime, Oxygen, he's nestled himself into B, so these players have been split apart, but at least the bomb can go down. Lackey, still aware, still wise to the tricks of duplicate. Now, it's all down to Oxygen. Can he replicate the successes of Lackey from before?
One together, they could line up for him, and they're not going to give him the delicacy of just doing that. Peeking through, catches out Lackey, down to a 1v1. Down to a 1v... Probably not. But at this point, you know, they might as well think it of that as that. Smoke deep out as well. Krad winning out on the trade. Last time around, EPG family were the ones to get themselves the advantage, but didn't quite work out. First smoke to fade. Oxygen finds the first strike. Forrester down. That's the main line of defense. Lackey has to deal with it all by himself. Finds the damage. Not quite the kill made. That will be huge. Does so much. Shuts down SHiPZ. NickelBack finding one. Make that 2. SKADE are crumbling under pressure.
As the flashes start to roll in, 4 players about to come out. deko has to hit his shots. NickelBack, they're about to walk into his crosshairs, and the spray will eventually be successful, but there's only 7 points of health on him. It'll be incredibly difficult to hold it down. Rainwaker, that could be 2 free kills for him. Lackey, 180-degree no-scope to stop things right.
Case of a rush, but that's not going to happen just yet. Now they'll come through. Lackey with the AWP as well with deko. They need to make these shots connect. deko with the first one. They can't cross through ramp. They don't have time. This could be crucial for them to push onwards, but they can't do anything.
And on dennyslaw, double deagles, a Galil on SHiPZ, and they have very limited utility, so that means they will have to commit to wherever they go initially. deko, nice shot from him. It has to be a hard and fast B push. Forrester stops them in their tracks. Lackey is looking for action around the smoke. 3 terrorists already on the site. Lackey, nice shot as he comes in through the window. Second will connect, and now it's all down to Rainwaker in a 1v4 with just a MAC-10, and I'm not sure if he's up to the mark for that. Window is under his vision, but that doesn't matter. Krad out, 3 of them. And NickelBack, he has to find these duels. Molotov in the site. NickelBack, he's gonna push forward. He almost gets 2, but dennyslaw with a sick no-scope will stop him right in his tracks. Krad now coming up in CT. deko will try to chime in, but a gap in the smoke will allow SHiPZ to take off the head of Krad. deko on Peak's shoulder to be shown, and a bullet will fly through. 3v2 as EPG family have successfully stopped the push. Duplicate gets desperate and tries to shoot deko in the back. SHiPZ quickly tries to get the bomb down, but Forrester doesn't. We thought that EPG were in for a treat when we saw 13-7, but instead, it's SKADE.
Behind, push out from lower tunnels as well. Rainwaker there, I'm waiting. Oh, Krad. They had no idea everyone was there. And Lackey gets himself the kill onto Rainwaker right now. Lackey down to 13 points of health, but right now, Krad there and waiting. No return there from SKADE. EPG family, they've got the numbers at this one. It might be only 1 numbers advantage, but Lackey there with a lineup. AWP shot coming out from duplicate, and just like that, Lackey with the second one. EPG family, they're in this to win this 17th round, surely to be picked up. dennyslaw by himself, and they know exactly where he is and what he's trying to do.
This kind of play to happen a second time, and they're not checking for it just yet. Krad happy to just stick to his shoes and wait for the players to either peek in from upper tunnels or lower mid. Oh no, Krad, he's got the right idea. That's a kill for him. And EPG, they've shut the push down entirely with 2 kills from Krad. Duplicate now quickly tries to go for revenge, but Krad's not even going to allow 1 kill on the side of EPG, and that is
map point 4 rounds ago. dennyslaw, he's in a little bit of a pickle right now. Krad pushing up through lower tunnels like he's the first to find the kill. Already the numbers advantage coming through for the EPG family right now, but mid control is of essence. Duplicate coming in as well. SHiPZ needs to hold it down until the reinforcements come through, but Krad only able to find one. Well, deko is down though already. Rainwaker all of a sudden does damage of his own, but right now still a 3v4. Damage inflicted, finally a kill to come through from deko, but right now they've got so many numbers. They line up for oxygen, but he's not quite good enough, not quite quick enough, and that's gonna mean that surely EPG family can take this first map. Only Rainwaker, and he's nothing less than a miracle. A full 180 in AP.
For Lackey, this is going to be a show and a half. As soon as they walk into B.
Oh, Lucky there, waiting, but he's not going to be able to do too much. Flashed out, Oxygen is able to find one, but NickelBack with 2 all of a sudden now. Trades coming through, back and forth. SHiPZ finding one. NickelBack through Monster, getting one, but dennyslaw trades quite soon. deko now in that 1v2. A lot more possible in the first round of the first map. Now pushing through, but they are going to swing at the same time. SHiPZ wins out on that trade. SKADE win the first pistol round yet again.
Oh yeah, they got the pistol round on. We can look at SKADE, who are making quite a bit of a presence. They're making waves on B. The short area will be under control.
Look at this. This boost could be perfect. Lackey peeking through, taking a lot of damage through the molly, but does peek away, and that's going to be his downfall. SHiPZ shuts him out. Now, right now,
by SKADE, they can easily creep past the defenses that might be on the other side. Forrester, he spots one out. Shots to the head. He's pulled the trigger, but now Krad needs to do some heavy lifting. He will fall before he can go to the gym. Forrester now coming around the corner. He gets a second one for himself, but it doesn't matter too much because deko has missed his shot, and that's the 4th round on the board.
That could be on the floor, but right now pushing onwards. It's Oxygen holding it through, but deko getting the first kill into it, pushing onwards. deko holding down the line. Oxygen will be shutting him down. APG family trying to make it work with deagle so far. They've defended the site, but how long can they hold it for? Forrester as well, pushing onwards. NickelBack, though, from long, doesn't get shut down. dennyslaw misses up on the shot, and it was a prime chance for them to get themselves a win here, but double times the charm. And right now, Krad and Lackey find themselves in a 2 versus 3. And with Krad barely surviving through it, he's bleeding all over.
This is a tough retake. They've only got deagles to work with. And this angle from Oxygen is incredibly hard to take care of. Would have to be a 90-degree shot from Lackey, and I don't think he's checking for Oxygen. He does check it eventually, and he's bludgeoned Oxygen entirely. He's blown his brains out. Krad gets a second shot, and now it's all down to dennyslaw with an AWP in his hands. This could possibly be the round for them. Krad's only on 1 HP, and Krad will find it. That's a great retake coming out from EPG family, who will get it regardless of the fact that they've been knocked down to deagles.
Knocked down to deagles, and they take the win. I mean, EPG
take a fight, but the EPG family, they've got the right idea, and they will be mollying it out. I love that from dennyslaw, though. He is aware that a second boost might come in as soon as they knock them out of position with a Molotov. Great work, and he will be taking away one of the heads of the EPG family members.
One of the heads indeed. Lackey, ooh, that's another head gone away, but this time it's EPG family fight back. dennyslaw doesn't take long to react and holds down the line. Lackey, if he swings, that could be his downfall. Oxygen closes up the gap for Monster, though, and all of a sudden they're being overwhelmed. EPG family can't do anything out of this. And deko, he's on the wrong side. He's on the wrong line up there, and that should be a simple one plant here from SKADE. A 1v3 deko. He needs to pick before he even attempts the clutch.
No way that deko the money. Their salary's exhausted. Too many bills.
Too many bills indeed. And so without being able to chain 2 rounds in a row or more, it is going to look tough. Forrester with a lineup, M4 at hand, gets 2 kills out of the back.
Yeah, and Forrester realized that somebody might push through the smoke as well. He's got the right idea, but only 1 headshot to go the way of SHiPZ, which is not enough to put him in the graveyard just yet. Lackey misses the shot barely. I thought the crosser was on him, but it wasn't. NickelBack does get a chance to fight back, and he'll be good for one. Lackey won't miss a second time. dennyslaw in a 1v3. It has to be a miracle if he wants to get it done, but no miracles will be granted, and he will be sent to the grave.
Complete force and rush, and it looks like they will try and do something as well. Forrester, they don't check the corner, hiding across the smoke. Lackey gets another one as well, and there's nothing they can do, but it's even better for SKADE as they get themselves more picks. One after the other, they fall, they crumble, and the EPG family, they're on the back foot here. deko, quick to react onto dennyslaw. And SHiPZ, he's got a good lineup.
Even Steven for a second, but now SHiPZ has to get all the work done himself. He needs to get in the driver's seat and put the pedal to the metal. He's coming around the corner. He's been expected. deko knows what's up, and even though he takes a few scratches, deko will
resort. Coming across connector, NickelBack has got a really scary angle on this MP9 at hand. That distance could do quite a bit. He's able to find some damage, not quite the finisher, but it's Lackey to trade the kill through. Onto the B site across short. Forrester onto site, finds a headshot onto oxygen, draws back, duplicate. Can't do too much, flashed out, and SKADE at the numbers disadvantage still continue to the B site take. Bomb not there though. In connector, as Krad and deko will be pushing through. SHiPZ reveals his card, and right now there's two players who drop through and has to deal with two, and that is acrobatics coming out from EPG family as they do rotations coming in from EPG family, but it could be too little too late. The thing is that they could get pincered in. SHiPZ is there and waiting, holding down the line. deko can't do too much. SKADE, they just pull through. They're on the site. And EPG family, they're nowhere to be found.
Oh man, this is a tough retake. Complete lockdown on the ace site. Duplicate will be unable to connect his shots, and now it's suddenly doable. NickelBack, he can flash the angle out, and they can go for comfortable duels. dennyslaw has to unpeak. SHiPZ has missed a shot, and Lackey will be allowed to pull the trigger. dennyslaw, the second miss will not be doing him any favors, and he's going to back off to give himself a more comfortable angle to work with. This Molotov at least will try to keep them off the bomb, but it is not connected. Lackey's being given a free chance at getting a shot, and SHiPZ now has to be desperate and keep them off the bomb, but instead he realizes that this is an attempt in futility. He'll be checking out Party. Pops his shoulder, hasn't pulled the trigger just yet. The second peek will come out, but Krad is good for a kill, and that even allows deko to move back. The ace site seems to be the final destination for SKADE. They've been having a pretty B-dominant play, but now they've changed lovers, they've changed their attachments. They are no longer sticking to the B site. NickelBack will be putting oxygen in the grave, and now it's a 4 versus 3. SKADE haven't had too much luck. Forrester finds another kill. dennyslaw and SHiPZ now desperately trying to keep them off the bomb once more. And SKADE, this is a storyline that never seems to go in their favor. deko comes in from bank. That should be it. dennyslaw not allowed any opportunities, disallowed from being a menace on the bomb.
Well.
Question mark?
Yeah, let's just pass through that. Let's move onwards. Because Krad also finds a kill of his own from the start. EPG family again with the numbers, and that this time was a cross connector. They're SKADE. They've got a heavy affiliation towards this B site. And spray down through the smoke. Forrester, the timing was perfect. Are you kidding me? Oh, this has got to hurt if you're SKADE.
It seems like the double doors have been shut in their faces, and Lackey should be able to get a free frag here as dennyslaw will peek right in. Rainwaker feeling incredibly lonely, but not for long.
Weaponry, and this time around that seems to be the case, but will they rush through? It looks like they will. They will be meeting the flames for Forrester there to line them up. Sprayed out one after the other. He's able to find two, but now he's in the flames. Falls down eventually to Rainwaker, but is that going to be enough? deko pushing onwards, getting a kill off his own, down to a 2v4, but still, this should be it. This is the half. EPG family should get themselves in double digits, especially with riflery not picked up here from SKADE, but they're looking for it. Rainwaker leg down as well through the smoke, and deko won't give them any more chances. EPG family so far, but let's see how far SKADE can rotate.
Yeah, dennyslaw is the point of contact. He's calling in the rotations, but he has fallen. His headset has dropped off. Rainwaker will be the man to watch as he tries to get something done with his USP. It's 2 kills for him, and at least he's made it doable. Now, they're sprawling onto the ace site. The retake's about to come in. The bomb is going down, and they've got quite a few angles to work with. All 3 CTs moving in from garbage. Duplicate gets 2, and man, it is a complete mowdown as SKADE will land USB shots left and right. Rainwaker, what a job from him.
Yeah, and SKADE absolutely needed that.
Their way to Monster now, and slowly reinforcements will be joining them as well. SHiPZ hasn't really spotted too much in short. Krad has found a kill.
SKADE, look at this. They've got a good lineup towards The EPG family, they're playing this clever. They've spent the extra player to get themselves the rotation. Now the A site is clear. Now they call for the rotations, but they're going for the B site either way. And SKADE, they've read this. They've got the perfect amount of players for this. They don't move out position at all. Damage inflicted, and now that's bomb control for SKADE. It is a 2v2. EPG family may have gained control over a site, but without the bomb, that is useless.
Yeah, they allowed the player to be isolated, and the immediate reaction from SKADE is just to get the bomb down because
it does push onwards towards short ships on rotation duty. dennyslaw as well. Not sure where this is going to come from. Oxygen needs to be there and ready. He's not. He's going to get caught off guard. dupreeh gets shut down as well. One after the other. EPG family win the kills onto that B site, and that should be the plant coming in slowly. Bomb getting on site, and there's only 2 players from SKADE to fend this off.
yeah, there's no chance. They're definitely backing off here. Weapons in their back pockets. Happy to see another day.
Safe for him.
I just imagined Forrester with like an IV. He's just chilling in bed. He's chilling in a hospital. On the T side is a sharp contrast as to what we saw from SKADE. They're not committing to any sites early on. Oh, look at this from Forrester. He almost catches the boost, but it doesn't matter because Oxygen, he felt safe in the curtains that was his jumping teammate. But instead, he receives certain death. Duplicate comes out with a deagle. He's got 2 kills, so he's gotten the equalizer against all odds, and he should even be able to pick up an AK, or rather a Galil. The baby brother will come into play. Deko, he's suddenly gotten the advantage of the T side. Duplicate still lingering, looming as a threat on short. Deko, he's gonna have to watch his teammates' backs.
Yeah, but it's all by himself right now. Goes for the swing, but NickelBack wins it through.
I've ever seen. He seems to be getting entry frags left and right with it, and he doesn't really care about having a full-blown rifle. Lackey, though, he's going to be blowing the brains out of Oxygen instead. Duplicate desperately goes for a spray down, only good for 1, and instead, it just leaves Rainwaker and dennyslaw in a 2 versus 4. No success coming out from SKADE. And now...
maybe not the first 5 or 6 rounds, but after that, they've been demanding the SKADE. Okay, dennyslaw holding on to his AWP is something he needs to do. He's hanging on to dear life. He needs this up for the next round because look at their funds. Look at their economy. It's pretty much non-existent. So he's able to survive through it.
Some room to breathe. But this is it. This could be their last lifeline. Now, EPG family, double nade stack will not work out. That's a fair bit of utility being wasted. Regardless, though, Krad, he's going to get things done the old-fashioned way. Bullets in the body of Rainwaker.
SKADE find themselves yet again in the numbers of advantage. Finally, ships fighting back. dupreeh as well. Things are looking a little bit more doable for them. 3v3.
dennyslaw to at least make a chip in the offense of EPG family before they can get the bomb down.
Oh, this has to be huge for him, but Deko is able to shut him down with the first frag. It's all up to Oxygen in that 1v3. Oxygen, you pulled up a clutch before and us too, but that was a 1v2. You make a 1v3 happen here. Lackey on truck. Deko as well. They know where he is. Swings out, but it's Lackey.
I don't think SKADE has the mental fortitude for this kind of comeback.
They have to have the best of fortitude. EPG family, they know they've got the advantage. They know that SKADE is pressured. They know that SKADE, under pressure, they are more likely to make a mistake than actually win things through. And Krad with another one, they're slowly and patiently pushing them towards a big site. Oxygen, then waiting, finding one spray down for the second one, but Lucky's there to get as well.
No.
Bomb plant, uninterrupted. And Rainwaker, can you make this happen? Surely not, right? Surely this is over. Made half HP already. Feeling the pressure as the bomb ticks through. Seeing their efforts. Pushing onwards. One final stand. And that will not come to true.